I remember you. Denam, was it? A pleasure to be sure. So you've come seeking draconic magic as so many heroes of old before you, yes? Fitting, fitting. All those who wish for victory in battle must ever seek a greater power. It is necessary, a prerequisite to becoming a leader among men, and quite a leader you've become. I will take our meeting here as a sign. Perhaps you'd like to see the fruits of my research. Denizens of the Abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon you to serve. Darkness to me! You gave me a bad turn at Damsa, but you'll fare far worse this time round.
Nybeth, your twisted ambitions die here.
Oelias, is that you? I did not think to meet you here. It pains me that you still do not grasp the true meaning of your father's research.
My father was not the monster I see before me. I will cast your soul so deep in the darkness, even the gods will not be able to find you.
You've drawn even further away than I imagined. Is that what you threaten to all those you kill in the name of your revolution? Does the blood not drip from our hands in equal measure?
may stain our hands, but we do not rejoice in the taking of lives, nor do we play with mortality.
You think I do this, my greatest work, for mere amusement?
You claim otherwise? What possible reason could you have to rob the lives of innocents, to patch flesh upon flesh, to bind souls to decaying shells?
You ask my reasons? I do it for the family I love.
Nybeth. Father, even if you believe your research is for the good of man, it is anathema, and history will judge you so.
An easy thing to censor me, my son. But can you look upon yourselves and say you are without guilt? Why have you not thrown down your swords? What you call righteousness is no more than a base struggle for survival. You close your eyes to the piles of corpses you have made, choosing to see only your shining ideals. Am I any different? Perhaps. For my efforts will bring about true change. You speak of history, but I look to the future. Yes, many souls have suffered from my inquiries, but it is a small price to pay. My sins are for my family, and I will not bow to a senseless oppressor, too blind to see the value of my work.
Father, I have no ear for your words or your reasonings. What wisdom can be had from talking to a madman? I have realized one truth, however. You must be stopped before you can do to another what you have done to me.
You have your father's gift for words, my son. In truth, you move my heart. How unfortunate I cannot restore your body to what it once was. But perhaps that is as it should be, yes? No more fitting finale to this farce than combat between father and son. May it entertain you in the afterlife.
engage in these horrors for us? When you dragged Dievold back into this world, you left his life behind.
Yes, Dievold was unfortunate, but it does not change the fact that I did this for you.
I fail to understand.
Then, Dievold told you nothing? That won't do.
Tell me what you meant, Nybeth. How could this be for me?
Since you ask, I will tell you. My dear Oelias, you are nothing other than my most precious partner. My wife.
I know you to be mad, but this is beyond the pale. Me? Your wife? Impossible!
But it is no lie. You are dead once already. It was before this warring began. A sudden death. In Dievold's case, I was mercifully able to save his head. But of you, nothing more was left than ribbons of flesh. It was all I could do to stop the swift flight of your soul and bind it to this body.
This body? My body! Is this true, Dievold? Is it true what he says? I must know!
You know it yourself, Oelias. Though he may conceal the truth at times, Nybeth is not the sort to spin such tales. I am sorry. I could not bring myself to tell you.
But no. I have memories. I am Oelias! I remember playing with my brother. My mother's many kindnesses. Those memories are not lies, are they?
I do not blame Dievold for his inability to disabuse you of your misconceptions. But the body you inhabit is the body of our daughter, Amala. Amala survived the tragedy, but her grasp on life was fragile. I thought... no. Before thought, I decided which soul to save.
You chose me.
Yes, because I love you. Oelias, as your life now is proof, I love you with all my heart. When I transferred your soul to Amala's body, for reasons I cannot fathom, your memories were lost. In exchange, you absorbed Amala's memories into yourself, in effect becoming Amala.
Wait, if what you're saying is true, how do you know I'm not really Amala? You thought you were saving your wife, when in fact you saved me. Have you any proof that my soul is Oelias's?
Fascinating. If one accepts the hypothesis that the self is a formation of memory, then perhaps you are not Oelias after all. But ask your soul who you are, and consider the answer you receive. The soul does not lie? Yes. Though we tell tales with silvered tongue, we cannot deceive ourselves for long. One may play the saint, but it is our actions which divide good from evil. We profess our love for another, but is this not merely making excuse for our own irrational behavior? How can anyone else understand who we are, if they don't even accept our right to exist? Yes, only your soul knows you. Face your soul. Embrace it. It's all you have.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't understand!
Don't let him fluster you, Oelias. Believe in your own strength.
Oh, that won't work, Denam. She has already seen the truth I speak. She has communed with her soul and found the answer there, whether she chooses to accept it or not.
truly believe what you say, Nybeth, don't you? That saddens me. So many words, grand schemes you build in your mind, when all you build with your hands is corruption. You would create life, but all you have created is the appearance of life. You profess love for your family, and yet you have lost them so completely they would rather see you dead. If your name lingers in history at all, it will be to say that here you faced the resistance and here you died.
The young warrior spins a fine tale, but is it truth or fancy?
I can't imagine that it matters whether we defeat you here or not. It's almost not worth the effort to fight someone so trivial. Even to consider its worth is a waste of time, seeing how you'll likely flee again.
Perhaps you are right. Perhaps these truths I espouse are in fact falsehoods, unbeknownst to me, mind you. But what if I am right? Wouldn't you like to know?
Not particularly, no. Words always pale before action, much as dreams fade before achievement. You have lost your love of family, your thirst for true knowledge, your loyalty to your homeland, and your charity toward your people. No matter what words we speak here today, you are and will remain a sad, old man who has lost all.
An unfortunate turn, though I am not unprepared. Munza, Lord of the Abyss, grant me the destructive fist and merciful heart bound within this ring. Break your seal! Ah, yes. A much more fitting form for one so intimate with death. Pure undeath is achievable, you see, provided you use the right tools. And you're not too attached to your own humanity. Something to discuss further next we meet.
I knew you'd flee, Nybeth, and good riddance. But when you think back on the ideals, the companions, the family you've left behind, know that I will have all these things, and you will not.